Hey guys, Lilithmon here, and today I'm here with the Digimon battle video. So this is kind of a playtesting between the two of our decks. I'm playing a Lilithmon option build with Anubismon, and my opponent, Aegis Mark II, is playing a blocker Machine Drummon deck. So these two decks definitely aren't the most competitive decks right now, but it was really fun to play. And as you can see by the length of this video, the decks are pretty stally. Usually for my purple deck, I'm trying to beat my opponent to death quite early on, but his black deck is a very grindy deck. So it's going to be very interesting to see, because there's a bunch of cards that I should be running that I'm not running in this deck, and you'll see that a bit later. Yeah. So he evolves. He has a Agumon out on the field right now, a blocker one, and I go into a Lady Devimon, so I can use that skill to draw 2, and then I can discard 2. Okay. So this is the second purple deck that I am playing from BT-4. I have a Anubismon Metal Garurumon deck, and I have this Lilithmon option deck that uses Anubismon as well. Anubismon is just a very flexible and powerful card that came out in BT-4. I think it's probably one of the best purple cards that came out. So that's why it's being used in quite a few decks, but yeah. Okay, so he uses his, I think it's called Genocide Attack, and just devolves me one, which is very devastating for me because I needed to have Anubismon to do the rush, and this definitely puts me back one turn. So I'll evolve my Gabumon into a Devimon. And then I'll play a Yamato, which lets me grab a card back from my trash, and I also have memory deny proof. He can't really memory deny me right now, which he was trying to do, but it's definitely a shame that my Anubismon got de-digivolved, but I managed to pick him back up with the Yamato. So you evolve into the blocker source, which is a really annoying card. It's quite annoying. Alright, so now he digivolves into a Craniamon, which makes his blockers all immune to delete effects, which is definitely not good for me because I have a lot of control cards in my deck. So his Craniamon definitely makes a lot of my cards not that useful, like my Dark Claw and my Beelzemon. Definitely a very annoying card to deal with. I don't think in this particular build I have anything to get over it. Because I don't run Millenniumon, which is a big problem because I don't have anything big enough to beat over his Craniamon either. So I'm going to attack with my Miramon, crash into a Craniamon, and that's the death of my Miramon. But I can draw 2 and discard 1. So I discard a Tapermon, and I can draw 1 and discard 1. Okay, so I discard another Skull Miramon. So did you evolve back into the Anubismon? So I'm deciding if I should attack with my Tapermon because it can't attack this turn since it's called out from the trash due to Anubismon's effect. But the thing is, he does have 2 blockers in the field, so it's definitely not the most ideal play for me. So I decided to go into a Digimon instead and memory deny him from there. So moves his new Memon from the raising area. And it's only gonna get harder and harder for me to beat over as well. So unless I have something that can help me out right now, it's gonna be quite a hard uphill struggle. That's the good thing about black decks. If your opponent has nothing to get rid of your Digimon, then you're gonna have a real fun time blocking your opponent. So did you up into Tapermon from my raising area? And he does have another blocker now. His Andromon is there. It's he's building a wall. He's building a wall. So did you evolve into Skull Meramon? And what I'm worried about right now is if he has another genocide attack, it's gonna digivolve 2 of my Digimon, which is gonna set me back a lot. So I'm kind of worried about that. But I do take the risk and digivolve into a Lilithmon. And my trash does not have 10, so I can't pick up the 2 options. So he should, at this point, he should be attacking with his Craniamon because it does have reboot thanks to the toy Agumon. But he's worried he's gonna crash into something in my security, which I know isn't a problem because personally I'm not running anything bigger than 13k in my deck. So he's safe, and that has me really worried. But he doesn't know that I don't have any, so he's overly cautious. Right, so he does attack with the Craniamon, and I choose to block with the Digimon instead. And then since it has Gabumon as the evolution source, I can draw 2 and discard 1. So I put the Itmon into my trash. So I choose to attack into his walls with my, or his security with my Tapermon. So he's gonna block with his Agumon, which is a very interesting play. He doesn't want me to draw 2. So I use the Night Raid so I can. So I stay at 2, or I stay at 3 because of the Lilithmon skill. And since my Itmon came out from trash, and I can attack thanks to Anubismon, and then I can mill 3 thanks to Itmon. So that's interesting that he didn't block. I'm not sure why. But that's okay. That's better for me. So I play Tapermon, another Tapermon. So I'm trying to set up some Digimon so I can bombard him with attacks. Right, so his Greymon rises up from the raising area and moves into the battle area. And he dissolves into another Digimon. So it's gonna turn into another block next turn, which is definitely a headache for me. Alright, so he attacks into security, and it's just Gabumon, so it's not going to do much. And he attacks with the Gigadramon. Okay, so he doesn't crash. If he crashes there, that would have been very good for me, but it doesn't. So he's going to attack with another Andromon. And he doesn't. Oh, so I activate my Night Raid. So here I'm thinking, here I'm thinking, if he doesn't kill me this turn, he doesn't, his other two Digimon doesn't reboot. So I'm going to be able to kill him next turn. But he does a big bang play, and he Digivolves into Machine Dramon, which does reboot everything. Since the Craniamon already has reboot thanks to the Toy Agumon, but the other stuff gets to reboot too. So I'm just like, oh crap, this is definitely not looking good for me. This is definitely not looking good for me because I won't be able to do much against him. So I have a lot of Digimon on my field right now, but I don't have the cards in my hand that can help me combo properly. So I'm attacking with Tapermon. Decides to take it. Tapermon dies. Draw one. Thanks to Tapermon. And then I draw one, discard one. So discard a Yamato. So I'm still kinda, my deck is running really low on cards right now, so a little bit worried about that too. There's so many cards in my hand, but there's nothing I can use to solve his board. And that was, from then on, I decided, I'm going to run Millenniummon back in my deck, even though this deck wasn't supposed to run it. So, yeah, lesson learned. Lesson learned indeed. So I'm going to attack with my Gabumon. Nope, I don't attack with my Gabumon. I'm having a headache right now because... Alright, so I Digivolve into a Lady Devimon. So I draw two. Discard one. Discard the Lilithmon. I'm not sure if I should have done that. Not sure if I should have done. I think I should have kept the Lilithmon so I can, if I Digivolve next turn, I could probably do something about his big wall. I think it was an oversight on my part. So I'm thinking very hard. I think thinking about it now, I definitely misplayed. So I get my one memory from Night Raid, and I get two more from Lilithmon. Yep, so I go to 3. And I go into... I get two more from another one. I don't get one from the Lilithmon, but since my trash is 20 now. Oh, so I'm planning to Digivolve into another Lilithmon so I can get my 2 cards back. I probably should have picked Night Raid instead of that card, because Night Raid is definitely better in this situation. I could have probably won if I did use Night Raid. Oh, so he got his Tai Chi, the starter deck Tai Chi, which does let him reboot lets him reactivate his blocker, which is not something I want to see right now. Yeah, that dampens my plan a lot. Alright, so I use Night Raid. So I stay at 2 because of my new Lilithmon's ability. And I get the Gabumon attacks. Oh, it's another tamer. I was banking on my Gabumon to crash so I can fill up my trash. So right now I only get 1 back. Yeah, so my Gabumon didn't die, so I'm missing that 1 card. I only have 19 in my trash right now. So I only go to 3. So I just need to get 1 more attack in, but right now, if I had a Night Raid in my hand right now, I would have probably won. But right now it's just very, very unfortunate. Yeah, it was a huge mistake not to take the Night Raid from my hand, and instead I picked up a Mind Jack, which does not help me at all right now. So I crashed, and then since one of my Digimon deleted, my Gabumon's Evolution Source skill activates. So memory is not something that can help me right now, but Night Raid would really help me. So 3 of my Night Raids are used. Yeah. So I also regret ditching that mat, because the mat can help me get a Night Raid right now. So it was just a big misplay on my part. I was banking too hard on my Gabumons to die, but so here I get the Yamato, and I do grab the Night Raid. But it's too late. Night Raid's too late because I don't have enough memory to play it right now. But I do have the Mind Jack in my hand, so I can play that and then play Night Raid. But I'm still gonna be 1 attack short, I believe. So I played the Night Raid, which I after rewatching the video, I did misplay because I forgot to give my opponent the 2 memory. Because my Lilithmon has already been used, which I kind of misremembered here, but it doesn't really matter because he is still gonna crush me. So he should be at 0 right now, or we should be at 0 memory right now. But yeah, my attacks are just not going through. His big wall of blockers is just too powerful. What I should have done is... Actually, no. Either way, I don't have a blocker on the field right now, so he can kill me next turn. So it doesn't make a difference. So I attack with my Lilithmon. puts him to 11k so he can block with his Craniamon and he'll be safe. So he blocks with a Craniamon, and it's GG. So I should be attacking with my Anubismon, so I can at least kill his Andromon, but I don't know what I was thinking there. I was just kind of tired because this game dragged up for quite a long time. But yeah, after evolving to the Garurumon, it should have been my opponent's turn. So I pretty much cheated here. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't attack with that Anubismon, because I can kill his Andromon. Yeah, if I killed his Andromon, I would have lived this turn. So that was another misplay, and he goes into 4 because of his Joes, or his Joe. Yeah, this game was just full of misplays on my part. It was very a very steady play from the black player. And now he has Shumon out too, or Shumon in the raising area. Doesn't make that much of a difference now because I already used up all my Mind Jacks. That's GG. Definitely GG. Should have attacked with my Anubismon. At least I could have taken out his Andromon. But his big brain reboot play definitely turned the game around. So yeah, overall that was a very fun game. Lots of mistakes were made on my part, but I did learn a lot in this match. One, I have to run Lilithmon no matter what, just to remove some big Digimon on the field. And 2 is to remember when my Lilithmon procs, because that's definitely could have cost me, give me a warning if I was playing on a tournament. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Karataku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!